What's going on, troopers? I am Golden Boy and welcome to a gameplay commentary of Battlefield 3. And today I'm going to be playing as the medic because it is the easiest class to rack up points with. As for my loadout, I switched throughout the primary, so you will see me using 3 different guns throughout the gameplay. And that happens to be at the start in MP5, and then later the MP7, and finally the UMP45. These guns are really good at close to medium range because they have a light caliber and shoot really fast. As for my secondary, I have a .44 Magnum throughout, except at the beginning I have my .44 scoped, and then later remove that. As for my gadgets, I have the standard and or default gadgets, seeing that they are the best in a sense of team play, and that happens to be the medikit and the defibrillator. And finally, as my specialization, I have squad suppression, which I believe is the best specialization that you can obtain, because if you don't end up killing an enemy, you still get the assist points for firing upon that enemy, because you will give them suppression and it gives you a 50-point bonus. Okay, before I get into the gameplay in the background, I want to talk about 2 updates that Battlefield has posted on their Twitter. I'll be sure to post a link in the description if you want to follow them to keep updated and or ask questions or read some things that are interesting in general about Battlefield 4 and some upcoming things and or some double XP that's in the future for Battlefield 3 and whatnot. Anyways, this is a direct response to somebody, and it is talking about the beta, and it says here, open beta launches early October 2013 for everyone. The Battlefield 4 open beta will feature conquest mode on the Siege of Shanghai map. And I talk about this specifically because as soon as I get the beta, seeing that I am a premium member and I will get the beta when it is first released, I will be posting gameplay on my channel. So be sure to follow exclusively on my channel because I will be making sure to post it as soon as possible and as early as possible. I'm not going to say I'm going to post it first because there's definitely other people who want to do that, and they will do that. But I will have some gameplay, some exclusive stuff and whatnot, so if you want to check it out, feel free to keep posted here and subscribe because it'll eventually be out when I do get my hands on the beta. Also, the second thing is the official date, and I know this is probably not so much new to everybody, but I wanted to quickly kind of go through it because there might be some confusion with the new consoles coming out. Anyway, the Battlefield 4 is available on October 29th for the PC, PS3, and the Xbox 360. However, it will not be out for the PS4 and the Xbox One until a later time, and that's exactly what it says here. Again, click the link in the description if you want to be following, or if you want to follow the Battlefield people, so they can give you updates and exclusive news and whatnot. Anyways, I feel like I'm rambling here, but let's get into the gameplay. I'm not really going to talk so much about it because I don't have much time in the video left, but I want to quickly talk about some pro tips that I found. A couple people have messaged me asking what are some tips that I can give them when playing Battlefield, because it seems like I know a lot and I play like a veteran and all that, and they'll feel more confident if I give them some tips and how I play and some advice and whatnot, some general things. Anyway, just a couple quick things is, if you want, it all depends on what you want to do. When it comes to me, I always want to rank up faster. The fastest way you can rank up without, of course, boosting or glitching or anything like that, and do it the legitimate way, is going into a TDM close quarters game mode. The tickets are up to 100, you can find even more, and you'll rack up a lot of points. And it's not just because you rack up a lot of points, but it's more so because you're leveling up your weapons by getting so many kills when you would play any other game mode like Conquest or something, for example, because when you play Conquest you don't get a lot of kills, but you get a lot of capture points, and it's good and all, but if you want to like get more points, you want to upgrade your weapons, and not only that, but you get to have cooler stuff on your weapons and you get to upgrade faster. So that's a tip, is playing TDM, because you get a lot of points from it, you'll get to upgrade a lot of your weapons, and you'll get to add some cool things that'll make you a better player, because then you build that, that constant fast-paced gaming in you, and you get some cool add-ons for your weapons. Also, another tip is, if you want to rack up points as fast as possible, I said it at the beginning, the medic class is probably the most overpowered class, assuming you have the standard gadgets. because what that does, if you drop a medic kit for your teammate and a bunch of people surrounded it, I mean, assuming you have a big squad or a full squad, and they all surround it or something, you're gonna rack up a lot of points because it adds 20 per heal. I don't know how many ticks it is, but you end up getting probably more than 200 points within a single session of healing. And also, you do end up getting 200 points when you revive somebody. So if you have multiple people dead, as you'll see in the video that I have, I end up reviving a couple people and then killing another person, which adds on to the points, and then it keeps racking it up, so you get more points as you go. Not only that, but you get to earn medals such as the assault or the medic or things like that, because you're on a constant go, so you're shooting people, you're reviving, and then again it makes things faster. Which reminds me, medals are probably the biggest thing on this game. Look at your medals and try to figure out how to get them and how to earn them faster. If you've already unlocked the medal, go for something you're not used to. For example, if you have an assault medal already, go for a carbine one, because it'll help you get more points. Each medal is 10,000 points, which is good because it'll help you rank up a lot faster. Anyways, those are just some quick tips that I can give you. There's a lot more things that I can give you in depth, but seeing that Battlefield is rarely old and we're getting another Battlefield, it's not really ideal for me to post a lot of tips and whatnot, because this game is again old and a lot of people already know the tips, but those are just for some people who've asked and I've answered, just to give you an idea of what to do, guys. But anyways, that's gonna be the end of this video. Be sure to hit the like button, smack it up, it helps a lot, and as always, subscribe, and take care, guys, and stay